Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by James Young of North Muskegon Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Um, yeah, so just what a start that you guys are on. Just talk about like the start to the season and coming off a really big win last week.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun to start off the season with that big win over Pewamo, Westphalia was kind of the start to our run here. So we got that good win, and then we traveled to Catholic and beat a team that we never beat 2 weeks in a row. So we've been building off that, and we worked hard in the off season to get where we are right now. So we just hope to keep it going.
Yeah, of course, for people that might not know, North Muskegon is off to their best start since 1997. So this is it's been I know it's been a long time that this program has seen, a start quite like this, but what's it just like to be a part of it?
I mean, it's awesome. I've been playing with the dudes on my team since we were in elementary school. So the hard work that we put into it and all the off season stuff and now we're showcasing our talents out to the world, and we're trying to prove people wrong because North Muskegon football hasn't really been a big thing. So to do something like this to start 4-0 is really, it feels good, and we can only hope to keep it going.
Yeah. Okay, so what position do you play?
Quarterback.
Okay, that was I knew that. Of course, that was for people that didn't follow the program that much. So, when did you start playing quarterback?
Second grade.
Okay. Did you when you first played football, it's like everybody wants to be the QB, but how have you kind of just worked at it for so long and to lead you into this?
It's actually kind of a funny story. I didn't really like football until probably my eighth grade year. It was like I don't know. I think I was kind of not a fan of the contact, but I've always been a fan of throwing things because I played baseball. So throwing at the quarterback position's always been something I've worked on, and especially since eighth grade. That's when I really started to focus just on quarterback work in the off season. So that's what I've really been maining or doing in the summer, working towards the season.
Yeah. So let's talk about just what were some of the things that you specifically worked on this summer.
Um, well, I had labrum surgery on my left shoulder after football season last year, so I couldn't start throwing until about late June. So the biggest thing I worked on was getting the ball out of my hand quick and my footwork.
Okay. Coming back from an injury, what was that like to just kind of get back into throwing? Because it's like, it's I mean, when you get injured like that, it's like you don't know how things are gonna go. It's like
Right.
if it's, it might take a while, or if it's just like riding a bike, you never forget and just picked up right where you left off. But what was it like for you?
Yeah, the recovery was one of the most stressful things I've ever done for sure. I missed the whole basketball season, and I missed the whole baseball season. So going through that was really mentally tough. I stayed positive through the whole thing, and once I was cleared to start doing some physical things, get throwing again, I was sore the first couple of days, but I kept at it. I kept working hard, and I eventually got into the groove of throwing consistently every day.
Okay, so I know that, injuries can be, and missing seasons and not being able to do the things you want to do. It's a stressful time for, someone, for anybody, and especially to 15 through 18 year olds. How do you handle just like, how'd you handle that time of just knowing that, okay, I'm not going to be playing. I just gotta, focus on my recovery. And how did you like handle the ups and downs of all that?
Yeah, so uh, the biggest thing was accepting that I wasn't going to play the rest of that basketball season or that baseball season. So I had to talk with my dad, and he just kind of said, you got to stay positive through this whole thing and know that you're going to come back stronger. as long as you work hard and do your physical therapy. So I started doing that, and basically I just started thinking of football season. And whenever I got down, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be back in X amount of months. So yeah, every day I was doing my physical therapy. Me not playing motivated me to get better for football.
Yeah. What is like, you know, once football came around, like, this group knew that this was going to be, a special year. And this is, I mean, you guys are D7, so you guys are a pretty small school. So what's that like? And, just to be around, just a lot of guys that you've known for forever.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we've done everything together since we were kids, and our chemistry's always been pretty well. We dominated in youth football, we dominated in middle school, so when we all grew up to get to high school, we were like, we gotta keep it going. So we stayed together, and we worked hard in the weight room in the off season, and we did the extra work. So now we just gotta to show it on Friday nights.
Yeah, of course, some tough opponents coming up for you guys. Hard to believe we're already in week 5 of the season. So this,
Crazy.
yeah, it goes by fast. This is yeah, this is a time where a lot of teams really kind of really kind of show, coaches and teams really kind of know what they have. And now these next 3 weeks is, as everyone kind of splits the season into thirds, the second third is really just to get you ready for these next 3 and get ready for the playoffs coming up in just a few weeks.
Yeah, so we're coming up on undefeated Heart. They haven't been undefeated probably since a while, like we haven't. So that's gonna be a tough game for us. And we play Montague and Ravenna, two teams that have been good in our conference forever. So we got a couple injuries on our team, so some guys got to step up. Uh, so we got to be locked in at practice for the next 3 weeks, and then head into the playoffs as strong as we can be. So.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. I know football is taxing and all that stuff. How do you mentally get ready for a game? Because I know everybody's different on how they approach the game. Some people like to talk, some people like to not, some people just like to keep to themselves. What are you like?
Um, Usually, I watch a lot of film,
Yeah.
and I know teams want to stop our pass. So I work extra hard during that week with their weaknesses, and I got to take what the defense gives me. So me and my teammates will actually talk a lot about that. So we like to talk over things, and we have 3 film sessions a week. So we communicate a lot on what we're trying to do to get it done that week.
Yeah. Are you like right before the game? Are you just like, or do you get nervous, or are you like
Yeah.
big headphones guy, or what do you like to do?
Yeah, I get nervous right when I wake up and go to school. The butterflies is the biggest thing for me. A funny fact, freshman year when I got pulled up to play quarterback, I threw up before every game because of how nervous I was, but I'm better now. Um, yeah, but yeah, I listen to my music. But before the games, I'm not a big talker. Um, I don't talk a lot because I like to dial in. I'll throw my routes, but I don't really say anything to the guys because I have my headphones in, and I try to be in the moment. So getting ready for the games, I have a lot of jitters, so I got to keep moving.
Yeah. Okay. Since I know, you're a big music guy, and currently you have your headphones in right now. What is what's on James's playlist?
For the games, let's see. I like a lot of Lil Baby. Every chance that I get's my main song. I listen to that at least 7 times before the game.
Okay.
Yep. Couple Polo G songs,
Okay.
Kanye, and even some Tupac. So
All right.
yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so one more thing before we get to know you a little bit. What do you feel like you guys got to do to get to 5-0 on the year?
We got to keep doing what we're doing. we got to take it week by week. So this week we're focused on heart. We're not looking anywhere past that. And they've started off undefeated, so we got to come ready and come to practice every day and work really hard and watch a lot of film and see what they're doing. So just stay locked in and play week by week.
Absolutely. All right, let's get to know you a little bit, James. How about that?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, what and do you have any football superstitions?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, is there something that you do every before every game or something?
Um, besides the music, um, oh, I eat a bag of gummy bears.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
Everyone, yeah, that's what I was getting at. Everyone has their
I
own
see what you're saying. Yeah, so I eat a bag of gummy bears. I've loved gummy bears since I was little, so I'll do that before the games.
Okay. Favorite sports team to watch?
Hmm. Probably USC football. I
Okay.
just love how creative they are and how they sling it around.
Yeah. Um, okay. Favorite player growing up. This could be any sport.
Gotta go Tom Brady.
Okay.
Growing up Michigan fan, so
Yeah. Um, hmm. Best high school football moment so far.
beating Puamo on the last second field goal.
Yeah. And then finally, not to put you on the spot, but what is something people do not know about you?
Hmm. I've been injured every year since seventh grade.
Gee,
So hopefully avoid that this year.
you better knock on some wood there, bud.
I got you.
All right. Um, all right, James, thank you so much for popping on and best of luck. Best of luck this week against Hart.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.